Hey there, alligators. What's going on with y'all? I'm up in here. It's kind of a little bit cold out, so I got my coon. The coon. So I was watching Meekakitty's video, and so she reminded me of a bunch of childhood memories that I had, and well, I decided to post them. So I'm going to give y'all 5 of my favorite childhood memories that I had. First off, I used to love playing Legos. They were like my favorite thing to do. And so I actually heard this from my brother, what I used to do. I had my Lego people, and they actually had like real wars. Like, there was like the dragons, and they had like jousting stuff, and then like Star Wars items appear, and like just every little set that I owned was like intertwined into this giant war that we had. So what I used to do is like, I'm gonna kill you, and the other guy's like, no you're not, and then he's like, ah, and then like literally I used to throw my Legos across the floor, across the room, being like, you're dead, deal with it, and then the other guy's like, yeah, I'm the winner. But yeah, that was, finding out about that later is like, what? I did what to my Legos? Like, I just thought I just built like little houses and stuff, but apparently not. Memory number 2. So when I was little, I used to be obsessed with Barney. Like, Barney was my life. Like, I watched every single episode of it. I almost got in fights with kids at school because they said Barney was lame or something like that. So I had these pair of Barney flip-flops that I wore like every day. Like, they were like, what shoes do you want to wear? Barney flip-flops, mommy. And so what happened was I grew out of them, of course. I was growing up and I grew out of my Barney flip-flops. Telling a 4-year-old that didn't make much sense. So what happened was my mom had to actually cut Barney out of my flip-flops because I refused to let her throw them away or get rid of them because I just kept trying to wear them. And like my feet didn't even fit in them. So then like later I look up and I'm like, why do I have these cutouts of Barney? Aren't these from my flip-flops? And then my mom's like, yeah, we had to do that because you were so obsessed with those flip-flops that I don't even know. Number 3. So another one of my childhood memories is when I was around the age of 4 or 5, you know when you get sick and you take NyQuil? Well, usually you get really bad dreams. And actually one of my most hated dreams I ever had, which I believe it's not a dream, what happens is you're just laying in bed, you're not feeling good, you're trying to go to sleep, and then you see this like tornado in the sheets. It's like a cyclone. And it's like coming towards you. And like I always had like horrible nightmares that these things, and I called them weasels. These weasels are coming towards me, these tornadoes, and as soon as they touch me, I'm going to get sucked into the bed, and I'm going to go into like the mattress dimension, and I'm going to be like there forever. And it was the scariest thing for me. Number 4. The Simpsons. I was obsessed with them. I've seen every episode. I don't know why. My older brother liked it, so I thought, you know, he's cool, he knows what's going on, let's watch all the episodes of The Simpsons, and I really actually did. And so when I was little, I looked through a poem book, and I saw The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, and I was just like, oh, this is in The Simpsons, oh my gosh, this is so awesome, the best poem ever. So throughout like my time, I just sat there and read all of the poems, and especially The Raven. And then when anyone ever asks me, what do I got? I got The Raven in my, like, I got it in my head. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over the many quaint and curious volumes of the forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, there suddenly came a tapping, as if someone was gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. And number 5. Whoa. Anyway, number 5, it kind of goes into my want and need for having a YouTube account, making y'all watch my crazy, weird videos. I got a tape recorder for Christmas one year. I was maybe 5 or 6, and what I used to do was I sat out in an old yard and stuff, and I just made my own little radio shows. I was like, hi there, I'm Melody, and welcome to the... I didn't know what I named it. I didn't even have a name for it because I couldn't even think of what to call it. And then what I used to do is I brought, because my sister had this big stereo system, I brought my tape recorder over there, sat it next to there, and I was like, hello and welcome to the radio. We are going to be playing radio today. And I recorded the radio. So I go back and I listen to all these tapes now, and it's like, hi there, I'm Melody, and welcome to my wonderful land of rainbows. Today we are going to be listening to Shakira. Ah. And I did that, and there's hours and hours of me talking about craziness and listening to the radio. I even listened to an opera. I recorded a whole opera and sang along. So, there you go, guys. There's my 5 childhood memories that I've had. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like it or just subscribe because I could really use some subscribers. Anyway, I would like to give a shout out to Meekakitty and Nanaloo. Y'all are super duper awesome. Thank you for making your videos, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Toodles.